Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you've been following along with our 64 Ford build, you know that last time I posted a video was we were primering the doors, the hood, and they were getting ready to primer the cab. Well, that's all done, and now Eric has already started painting. All right, well, they're already done with the doors. Well, they're not done with the doors, but this is the door sitting out here in the patio. This is 3 coats of paint and 2 coats of clear, and you can tell that it's a little bit orange peeled, but we're gonna go through and wet sand these down with a 1000 grit, and after that re-clear it again, and those should be smooth as glass, and that's the goal. And they're in there right now painting the 3rd coat on the cab, and then after that's done we'll clear that, and the same thing goes. Probably get the orange peel and then wet sand, and then clear again, and then hopefully after that it'll be smooth as silk, and then all the painting will be finished, and then we'll put the truck back together and hopefully not scratch any of it. I think that's probably the hardest part, just not scratching any of it, but it'll be fun either way.
Either that or vertically challenged. You want about a 75% overlap. No, it's good. Good. That's good. So right here on the right side of it. Come down. Just do this down. No. Don't do that.
Okay, over here we got the hood, and I'm not gonna unwrap the whole thing because he's got this nicely protected from the weather. But man, I mean, just from this corner here, that's gonna be gorgeous. I don't know if you guys remember from previous videos what that used to look like, but man, there was so much damage, so much rust, and so many dents and dings. That's come a long way. So let's keep that protected for now. A long way. We're getting close to reassembling this thing after everything's painted, clear coated, and all that, and now we fix any runs or whatever that come up, and we're gonna get the engine from Spokane back next week. I believe that'll be here. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Behind me is the fully painted 64 cab on the frame. But the main focus today is the engine. We finally got the engine in. It's still in the box. Let me show you. In here is a fully rebuilt 292 wide block. And today we're gonna open this thing up and take a look and see how the rebuilders did. But this cab turned out excellent. This is, if you remember from the previous video, this is 3 coats of color after the primer, and then a couple coats of clear. There are some imperfections that I'm not going to show you. Just know that it turned out really nice, and we're going to fix the little imperfections. But I mean, just the dash, the white with this green, this is the factory color, the factory white and everything. We have the speaker cover, which has also been painted, and then the transmission tunnel and all that stuff. But man, this just turned out so good. Firewall and everything. We didn't strip everything down. Maybe we should have, but we can go back and redo that later. Pull all the stuff off. If we want to go back and the blower motor, we can pull that out and repaint that black if we want to. But you know, that's getting a little bit nitpicky. Now the frame got a little bit of dusting on here, but that's okay because we didn't we covered it before we cleared the cab. So this will be we'll take a pressure washer and spray all this off of here, this tinted green, and it'll go back to black, and that'll all be fine. Man, if you guys remember a few videos ago, we welded in those panels on both sides over there, and man, you can't even tell, that's all factory. That's just seamless, and we're really happy with the way this whole thing has turned out.
Probably bolted on.
So this is it here, S&J Engineering.
Yeah.
That's the name of the company. Spokane, Washington.
You know that stat.
Does the whole thing just pull up? Oh, you got another board on this side.
While we lift it up. No.
I'll use your head gasket set. Oh, that's just a, what is that for? Gasket set, not head set. Woo-wee. Painted the valve covers red. Here need some shears for these bands.
It's all balanced, so the flywheel should be balanced. Need to have it balanced. Want me to cut that band?
Yeah, cut the band.
Okay.
Some tin snips or something.
She's not gonna roll off of there, is she?
Oh, you know what? She's mounted on wood down here. She should be fine. They got some blocks of wood. It's all crated in. It's like Christmas. Yep.
You want to cut the plastic off or leave it on?
I don't know, you want to save that plastic? You don't care?
No, I don't need it.
I found some good shears in your toolbox there.
She looks pretty badass, huh?
Warranty registration card, you're going to want to save
Just
that.
leave it on there.
Okay.
Man, they did a nice job painting it.
That's sexy. No, well now you're going to have to clean the distributor up. Oh, Steve already did the distributor, didn't he, on this one? Or was that the carburetor he did?
Neither.
Neither? Or that was his motor, huh?
Yeah, she looks like a motor.
That's sharp.
Cool. Hey, you can run your knife through here.
That is sharp.
All right. I'm
Okay,
gonna.
this is the flywheel that is either there's a right way or a wrong way.
Well, at least it won't be in a boat if I fuck this up. So, is that balancing? Those holes?
Not if they're threaded. This would be balancing that guy.
So this would be where the
That's where it's mounted, yeah. That's where your clutch.
clutch should mount. This
Yep.
is where I need to take this in and see if that 12-inch clutch will
Exactly,
work.
yeah.
I don't think it will though.
Really?
Well,
Where's the old one at? That's the pressure plate. Where's the there it is, that's the friction disc.
well, isn't this what has to mount to the flywheel?
Yeah, that has to mount to it, yes.
Yeah.
But the friction material.
This is an 11-inch one, and he wanted to give me a 12.
Yeah.
But you're saying the disc?
Yeah, that too though. This is gonna have to be matched. It's all supposed to be matched set.
So
it'll come.
the
It'll
12
come with.
won't work.
Yeah, no. You know that for sure now. We still got to do the seals on that.
Yeah.
Just the input output. I think that's the only thing we need to worry
that's what I
about.
bought. That's all I
Yeah.
bought. So
That
right
should
there.
that shouldn't be that hard. Okay, that's it for today. Not much going on. Just getting the pieces situated, figuring everything out. Boy, that engine just turned out magnificent. The next step is to input-output seal on transmission on that 4-speed. After we do that, we'll make that up with the transmission. Or excuse me, we'll make the transmission up with the engine. Then we'll get it bolted into the truck. I think get all the panels back on it, and it's a matter of figuring the puzzle out from there. You know, it's one thing pulling a truck apart. It's another putting it back together the same way you took it apart. We've got a bunch of boxes over here where we've got pieces all separated out in these bins. So that way we know what went with what. That way it's not all a giant pile. You know, we try to be a little bit organized. Of course, I've got footage too if I need to use it. Then we've got to do a little bit of work to the grill. We're gonna straighten this out a little bit, replace the light lenses, stuff like that, and then polish up the aluminum. That should turn out pretty good. And then reupholster the seat. That's gonna be a whole video on its own, I believe. That's something else that we've never done before, is reupholstering seats. So that'll be another adventure. But if it turned out anything like the cab and the body panels, probably just fine. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. If you like what I do on this channel, please consider subscribing, hit that like button for me, and then we'll see you in the next one.